My name's Rich Pineda. Like it's nothing glamorous. I was lazy. I wanted to do stuff in art, and I was full of a family that did great things in an art industry, whether it was film or whatever. I wanted to hold a position in high regard like that, not because of anything else. I wanted to hold a high standard like these people did in my life, and so I just threw away the importance of school or anything like that. Not because I didn't think that was important. I wanted to do something with my life artistically like these people did, and I felt like I tried to envelop myself deeply into things artistically, and my parents even dumped a whole buttload of money for me to go to college for it, and I dropped out of that too. So I spent my entire life jumping from job to job, whether it was like cabinet making and making doors look like they came from a 14th century house, to I did a lot of like interior faux finishing because I just loved making things look a certain way, something that was artistic. Or I did a lot of stuff on cars, helmets, trucks, boats, anything that was like that kind of stuff, just to try to make a living. But starving artists, that's a real thing. It wasn't until tattooing, it wasn't until Jeff Cooper entered my life. And I did music, the whole thing, and he actually came over to my house while I was engineering something. We were both like just having a couple beers, but we were drinking a little bit. And he said something like, well, have you ever thought of tattooing? I'm just like, yeah, I thought of it, but that's like something sacred. That's something you just give away. And he said like, well, hey, why don't you become a tattoo artist? I'll teach you how to do it. And I just thought we were just drinking. I said, well, you call me tomorrow, and if you're serious. And I swear on everything, I never, ever, ever thought I would get a call. And my phone rang the next morning. He said, I'm gonna come pick you up. There's a guy that tattooed me 11 years earlier, tattooed that tattoo right there, and that one, and that one. And he taught me how to tattoo. And he said, it's gonna last, a while. I thought it'd be like 2 years or whatever. Fast forward 6 months later, he opened up a shop for me to run in Yucca Valley. That's after a lot of shit. Liquid Tattoo. And also there's another shop out of there where Jeff Cooper owns the same area, Solid Tattoo. And we got a crazy crew of rad artists, starting with Jeff Cooper. And I guest spot out of the Vatican on Mondays, and that's in Lake Forest in Orange County. Well, this tattoo that I'm doing right now is on my great new friend, Jeremy Hanna. I've never been nervous to do a tattoo before, or an art piece before, ever in my entire life, but this one is definitely the one I've felt the most anxiety over, because I want it to be perfect.
Because we're good homies.
That's it. That's it. But you know what it is? I think it's because it's a portrait of his wife. And I know he holds her in very high regard, and I'm very stoked that she loves it. That's part of what makes me want it to be perfect, so. The style of my tattooing, I would say, is realism. When I was younger, I liked to paint what I saw. I'm not good off memory. Some artists can go off of what they can remember. I'm very poor at that. I definitely rely on what I see around me. Very important for me as an artist. Artists like Chad Chase and Rodney Eckenberg and all these other artists that I've admired. I mean, the list is endless, but it's insane. Like Carlos Rojas and Nico Hurtado and all these artists that me and my wife saw on television and the media, and just artists in general. But as far as tattoo artists go, those are the ones that inspired me. Why the eye? Oh man. Yeah, I'll tell you what my mom told me, and it meant a lot when I was young. And a lot of things meant a lot to me when I was young, but my mom said the eyes are the windows of the soul. So I always found myself painting eyes or tattooing eyes, drawing eyes. It's just something I could relate to because of the things that were close to my family. I'm pretty family oriented, so all my family are artists. Every single one of them. They've all painted or done sculptures or were doing something where they were, doing wardrobe or clothes or things in the film industry, whatever it was all something considering art. So that's just something I was drawn to early, was focusing on eyes, and they're extremely fun to do. If I could last another 10 years, I hopefully would like to venture into other things in this industry, and I'd like to be 80 and still tattooing. I can't say what's going to be in 10 years. I can only say I would love to continue to be in it if this industry would allow me to be in it. This is a gift that was given to me by a very close friend of mine. And oh gosh, if I could continue to be in it for the rest of my life. My uncle just recently died doing exactly what he loved. So if I can continue to be doing what I loved until the day I died, oh man, I'd be the richest man on earth.